CW Iowa Live, Lou and Jackie over on the stage. Now, this is like the Eaton stage.
Absolutely.
Instead of the sound stage here, but we've been telling you the last couple of weeks here about a big event that's going on in Valley Junction on Saturday. It's called Chili in the Junction, and we have Tobi Sharon joining us right now as we talk more in detail about what is going to be going on. This is going to be huge, isn't it?
Yes, thank you so much for having us. Again, we were very excited to be here last week. This is a chili cook-off. It's called Chili in the Junction. It's a sanctioned chili cook-off.
Now, what does that mean when you say it's sanctioned?
So sanctioned, it's by CASI, which is Chili Association Society International. I know it's a mouthful, but the people who cook CASI are cooking to get their way to the World Championship into Lingua. So that's their brand of chili. So it's more of an approved cook-off, if you will.
Okay.
We also have our open style. Anything goes, you cook it, we'll judge it. And we have a salsa competition and a hot wings competition.
So this is all inclusive then, isn't it?
Yes, you can do all four, you can do just one, whatever you want to do.
All right, what hours are we talking about now?
Cooks can start arriving and setting up as early as 7 a.m. and then it's open to the public at 10 a.m. and it goes until 4. And we do awards at 4 o'clock.
Perfect. And that's happening this Saturday at Historic Valley Junction.
Yes.
So we want everybody to head over there and have some fun. But this wouldn't be possible without some incredible people helping to make sure this is happening, correct?
Absolutely. I really count on our sponsors. As a matter of fact, we have one with us today. This is Brennan Buckley with Iowa Realty. He's the president of Iowa Realty, and they are always wonderful sponsors for us. This is a JDRF event, so for juvenile diabetes. That's our main goal, is to raise money for the Greater Iowa Chapter JDRF.
Wonderful. Brennan, thank you so much for being here.
Happy to be here, and I'm wearing our becoming famous Sweet Home Iowa T-shirts.
Okay, hold it open so we can see it.
Yeah, and I've got one.
Here.
I've got one for each of you.
All right.
So you can wear these around town and
Sweet Home Iowa.
I like that. Sweet Home Iowa.
Yeah, they're kind of cool, kind of fun.
That's a great T-shirt.
And why is that important for Iowa Realty? Why is that catchphrase important to you guys?
Well, you know, it's everybody's putting a hashtag on everything,
right.
And it's kind of becoming one of those things where you can put it at the end of a social media post after sharing a house or talk about something that's going on in the community. It doesn't just refer to Iowa Realty, it refers to Iowa. And we all love being here and we all love everything that's going on, what you guys are talking about. So it's kind of become this thing. It's not just a millennial thing, it's for everybody.
It's going to be around for a little while, but Iowa Realty, Sweet Homes, that's what you put people in, right?
That's the idea. Yeah, we want to help homeowners through their stages of life. Usually when they're buying or selling a home, there's other big things happening.
Right.
You know, and some wonderful things and some challenging things. So this kind of embodies that whole thing and the role that our realtors play, having really a front row seat to life. And it's pretty amazing.
Someone just asked me this question last week, wanting to know how long Iowa Realty has been around. And I said, as long as I can remember. How long has it been around?
1952.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been around for a while, and yeah, it's a wonderful organization. We've got almost 700 realtors here in the Des Moines Metro.
Now, are you primarily Des Moines?
Well, actually, we're statewide. So we've got almost 700 realtors in Des Moines. We've got 150 in Cedar Rapids, 20 or 30 in Iowa City. And then we have a statewide network of franchises that we're in 42 additional communities. So 1,000 realtors across basically every single town in Iowa.
Unbelievable. But not only about getting people into the right home, but giving back to the community that they live in at the same time, which is, I imagine, why you want to be a part of an event like this.
Absolutely. You know, if you talk to our realtors why they do what they do, I mentioned a little bit, it's not just a transaction or a house, it's being a part of other people's lives. And this fits right along with that. Being in the community and doing philanthropy, it all fits in the same kind of vein. And realtors, at the end of the day, if you ask them why they're in this business, very few of them will mention houses. Most of them will mention clients and customers, and then stuff like this, being out in life and helping make things better.
People in the community.
Right.
Well, thank you for helping to make this event
You
possible.
bet. You bet.
And Tobi, if people still want to be a part of it, they can, right?
Absolutely, yes. They can show up day of with their cooking materials and get started cooking. It's more of like a buy your camping materials because there is no electric. It's all cooked on gas stoves.
All right.
But bring your
whatever supplies you need. Yep.
Yes, absolutely, and cook. And otherwise, just come join us as the public. And it's $3 to get a spoon to walk around and taste wonderful different types of chili and salsas and hot wings, and all for a great cause.
Wonderful. And
Yeah.
we want to touch upon that once again. JDRF, helping juvenile diabetes. We
Yes.
want to make sure people are aware of that as well. So not only are you coming out and just having a mouthful of incredible
be full when you
flavors,
leave, yeah.
you're going to
Oh,
be
you will.
full, you're giving back to the community, but you're also giving back to an incredible cause.
Yes, absolutely. And we have lots of kids events too. So face painting, balloon tying, tattoos, coloring. So it's an event for everyone.
Okay, so let's go through the food items that are going to be available again. We have the chili, obviously.
Yes, you
Okay.
can sample chili, and
what
then
else?
we'll have the tavern pizza by the slice.
Of course.
Yes, and we'll have Rusty Taco nachos from the Rusty Taco. And we will have good things for the kids, like cotton candy and some ring pops and fun things for them.
Could be an
too.
all-around good time, and the temperature is going to be absolutely ideal, too.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're taunting you and teasing you right now with the chili that's
Yeah.
in front of us. And Lou was working hard last night of creating his own concoction.
Because we wanted to make sure that we were up to speed, because we're going to be out there all day long. We're hanging out with you guys, if you don't mind.
Thank you.
Okay,
We
okay. Now
love
we're going
it.
to be there all
We
day
can't wait.
long and taste testing the chili. So we created something. We had a guest earlier this week with Moe's. They came in. And
Mo Rub, yeah.
Mo Rub, and they gave us some products to use. So we use a little bit of their products and a little bit of our products, and we made a concoction we have never made before.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to try it, and
One
you
of
guys
those
are going to be the guinea
dumb
pigs.
products,
You guys
okay.
are going to be the guinea pigs. To be honestly, I haven't
ready.
even eaten any of this yet, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it works.
Okay.
But it's not over the top hot, which I have been known for. This is not over the top hot.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll tell you what is in there. There are two different kind of meats in here. We have the traditional ground beef. That's number one, and then we also have Italian sausage that is in there as well.
Good
And
choice.
when it comes to veggies, we like to load it up a couple of different ways. We like to load it up with, we love beans. So we have three different kind of beans in here. We'll pass this along.
You got your spoon ready to go?
Okay, we have your chili beans, your black beans. We have your white kidney beans, and we also have some red beans in there. And when it comes to peppers, we have all kinds of peppers in there. We have
Thank you.
cardinal colored peppers. We have gold colored peppers. Wow! I wonder what that is for. And then with the black beans, we then have black and gold at the same time. Now we also used whole tomatoes when we made our base for this. We didn't use the chopped tomatoes or the paste or anything like that. We used some of the Moe's Bloody Mary mix in there. We did the chili spices. We used some old this spice over here. Old Bay seasoning is one of our secret ones. That we just threw a little bit of that in there, and then
Is it good?
Yes.
Just a wee bit of Lola's on top for the very, very top, just to give it a little kick. And then something else that is kind of different. People love habanero because of the fruity taste of habaneros, but they don't want to burn. There's a habanero jellies out. If you can find a habanero jelly, just a smidgen of that in there too. So that's what you're tasting here. That is the creation, and then tons of onions in there too. So we obviously have onions.
So
and,
good.
and green peppers. Is it okay?
It is
It's
so good.
fantastic. If there were not a spoon, I would be drinking it.
Wow.
Absolutely
So
no problem
again,
whatsoever.
this is one of those things. If you create chili, you never write anything down. You just create it as you go along. Cumin is in there as well, so you create it as you go along, and then you can just tell when it's right. Now, hopefully, it's right.
Oh,
It
it's
is
right.
So,
fantastic.
but you can experience a bunch of these different kind of chilies
Yes.
coming up on Saturday. Again, tell everybody what time they can get down there and start experiencing
10
this.
a.m. open to the public. 10 a.m.
Okay.
And we will be finished up by 4 and call awards at 4 o'clock.
That works. So
Yeah.
we'll be there. We'll let you know who wins then too.
Sounds good.
More information
Wonderful.
at chiliinthejunction.org. Again, we want to thank Iowa Realty for being a big sponsor and making this possible. And also remember, we're giving back to JDRF at the same time. So come on out to Historic Valley Junction this Saturday, chiliinthejunction.org for more details.
All right, don't go too far away. We'll be right back, and we'll try to sneak in a couple of totally serious news stories next.